It's an interview by Alex Mays, you know what I mean, with the brother Phor. Before he hits the stage, what's good, my dude?
What's good, my brother, man?
I'm chilling.
Finally, got me in a hot seat, you know what I mean?
That's what it is. Just real quick, we just gonna, not necessarily a generic interview, but let's just run through it real quick. What inspires you to create art, period? Like, we know you create art on a tattoo, on a tattoo side, and
Right.
you create art musically. So what just inspires you to create art, period?
Bro, honestly, just the world, really. You know what I mean? I look at everything as art, you know what I mean? Even this couch I'm sitting on, this phone you're using, it's all art. So, me as an artist, like, luckily, like, that was something I was blessed with. I knew how to draw, you know what I mean, since I was young, since I could remember. So it's just like, I just started perfecting my craft and just started trying other things. It's like once you kind of master something else, you want to just see if you can try this and try that. So it's just like, it's really just about just exploring and trying new things and just, building something. Just the fact that you created something, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even like if you look at artists, like as far as just even with a painting, you can't put no real price on art, you know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing, just come up with things that are just priceless and people can just appreciate and use in whatever way it is.
Which just leads to my next question, my brother. How do you separate yourself from other artists musically?
Okay, well, musically, I feel like this, like, even just by, that's the thing, me as an artist, it's a lot of rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're dealing with an artist, you're able to jump into, a lot of different things and create, and still able to come out on top as yourself, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
A lot of rappers are in one lane, you know what I'm saying? Me, I feel like that's not fair as an artist. Like, that's like telling somebody to be happy every single day. I go off how I feel, you know what I'm saying? And I create off that, you know what I mean? And that's what I feel like, and another thing, even like what I deliver, I feel like what's different is everybody rapping, you know what I'm saying? Or either they finding a wave that's going on. What I do is, personally, I feel like I'm giving you conversation in my music.
Absolutely.
It's like me and you talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm giving conversation, so you automatically get it. It's like I'm in the car riding with you. You know what I mean? That's why I tend to give off different.
My man, that's what it is. So, even though you're an artist, musically and artistically,
yeah.
Who do you listen to on a regular basis? Like, do you bump anybody else besides yourself?
Honestly, I listen to myself a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Just some of my old shit to my new shit. I just really want to just learn, myself more. You know what I mean? Just already perfect that skill. Just listen if it's something I can add to a song or take away. Because honestly, what I listen to a lot of music that I don't, personally make. You know what I mean? I listen to all the different genres of music that I don't make, and I take little things from what they got, and I somehow put it into, my recipe. What I got on, like, if I like a little bit from this, I'm like, okay. I'm gonna put this in this out to my producer, see if he can play around with this. Just take little parts in and build around my formula, what I got going on. So it's like I'm inspired by it all. Really, just sound in general. You know what I mean? Like I'm inspired by sound. Personally.
That's what it is. All right, real quick. I'm sure a lot of people want to know this. How did you feel when you first found out that you'd be featured on a television show watched by the masses, bro?
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna tell you this.
How did you feel?
Like, for real. Yeah, honest truth, bro. We didn't know what we were signing up for. You feel me? Like, it started. It's like they didn't tell us who they was. They was low key about it too. Cause I noticed with that network VH1, they don't do anticipation. They drop bombs. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
It was no build. So for a while we didn't know what it was. Like, we got lied to. I think they said it was supposed to be for like some TMC network or something. Something different. So we thought it was just a documentary. And then, like I said, a few months, after us doing that, we got the call about what it really was. You know what I mean? We always hesitant because it's like, man, we talking about, you want my personal business out to the world? Like, I don't play with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really just getting hit with social media. You know what I'm saying? So that's enough already. So to be on TV is a whole nother level. You know what I mean? But I adjusted. You know what I mean, by default, and we just learned to go with it and just take the good, you know what I'm saying, with the bad, man, and just build, bro. That's really what it is. So like now, I just use it as a stepping stone, as a platform. It's like VH1 gives you the platform, but it's on you to build with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do.
All right, last question, bro. Are there any other artists that you'd like to work with musically that you haven't already?
Yes, I like to work with Wiz. I like to work with Common. Those are like two of my favorite artists. DMX still to this day.
That's what's up.
Of course, Kanye. You know what I mean? Just for what he did for, the world. At this point, he passed Chicago, but Really just dope people, bro. Like I'm honestly big on like when it comes to doing features and stuff like that. I'm really big on relationships first.
That's
You know what I
what's
mean? I
up.
want to be able to build with you as a person first before we even get to the craft. You know what I mean? So just so it makes sense and you can just hear the chemistry on the track.
That's what it is, my man. I appreciate it, man. A few questions with my man Phor, man. I appreciate it, brother.